All right, what's up, guys? So, Joe Button has uploaded a video titled Mona Loses It on Joe after viral altercation. I don't know why. It was like my brain was getting ready to say interaction, but I'm like, no, I need to say the word and say it right. But anyways, no, that is one thing that I do like though, is that Mona, she's on I feel like even before, I mean, yeah, she was making a name for herself to where it's like, yeah, it's regardless of whether she's on Joe Budden's podcast or not, but no, I do think that it was a good move. I think that it does put her in a space where she really, because yeah, Joe Budden, I would say that he definitely has one of the biggest podcasts out right now. I feel like that it might not have the same momentum as it once did, but I do feel, if like, all I'm saying is that if he contacted me and wanted me on his podcast, I definitely would I would accept that offer. That's one, whether it's as a guest or as like somebody that's like permanently on there and things. I'm like, yeah, might just have to cover the ears if he gets to yelling about some stuff. But no, other than that, I think that's pretty cool though that she's on there. So, but yeah, with that being said, let's see what's going on, because I don't know, like I'm trying to like follow as many different creators as I possibly can, but I'm like, bro, there's so many to follow. So, but no, let's go ahead and get to this video. Make sure, if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Joe Button TV. And with that
Why
being
did you
said,
have one sock on for real?
First off, I would
And we got
like
some
to,
cat questions for you too.
I would like to. Oh, off for you the last. Ask me
Why?
a cat question. God damn it! Listen.
We asking them.
Yeah, we got fucking
I don't
cat
know,
questions.
We animal lovers a bit.
My brothers in here called me because they were concerned. They want to make sure I was okay. As you heard Ishay, he was the first person with the news because his ears are to the street. He knew 2 hours after it happened.
So
he
he's
was
known
on the scene. He called me. Where you at? I'm here. I said, Ish, I'm home already. That's first off. You two can call and see if I was okay. You too.
Mona,
I don't know your number. You change your number every 2 days.
Y'all been running this down. You did call me, so shut up. Joe said he wished he had a door so he could slam that door in my face.
dang,
Every day, like Shaquita did. That's what
dang.
he said. And then when all my brothers came to my rescue and defended me, here go Joe. That. The bitch had one sock on.
That's valid.
but you had a sock on.
I'm going to say this. You know what ran through in my head when it happened? You had just gave me advice to move really fast. And I walked really fast to that store.
No, that's not what the advice meant.
What was it? You said don't sit still. When you go somewhere, you have to move fast. People don't get to approach you.
I think
because
he meant
You should be
move
more
like-
clear about where the somewhere was.
I said don't be stationary.
Right.
I thought he meant just move.
And I was moving in that
no,
parking lot.
no,
New address.
No,
not in
you
the
moved
track.
back to the same store that you got kicked out of.
No.
She kicked you out
I
the store
didn't-
and you moved
First
back
of all,
to the store.
Shaquita can't kick me out the store.
It wasn't her store?
No, it wasn't her store. It wasn't like that. Honestly, I feel like
So it is like something that happened before, because I'm unaware of what's going on. So if there is somebody that's like also unaware, I'm like, I'm right there with you. It just sounds like that, yeah, something had to have happened to where, she might have, got a little bit on the violent side. But I'll do my research. I think I'll, after the reaction, I'll pause, do my research, see what I can find, and then come back to you guys and let y'all know what the business is. So.
and I know this is gonna sound stupid and you're really gonna hate it. I'm the type of person that I learned the hard way kind of person, and I've been hearing before coming here, like, you gotta watch your surroundings, you're not the same person, you're not a regular person, whatever. Like Mark said when I wasn't here, I do teeter on that thing of like, I feel like a regular person, so it's like, why can't I run into the store real fast, But
That's the jacked up thing about when you get yourself in a position in life to where you can no longer, like, I wouldn't necessarily say like you can't be yourself, but there's some aspects of your life to where you can't do those things no more. So if you were known for fighting, can't just be out there fighting, because people, yeah, that's the thing. It's like people, they don't, I guess like your average person, it they see, that you're doing good in life. Maybe it's jealousy, maybe it's, them trying to go viral themselves. But yeah, that's the thing. I was just thinking that the other day, that, with content creating, it hasn't really changed from that much from when I was in, because it's all about getting clips. It's all about going viral. So I feel like that's like the one aspect where it's like, okay, let me get this viral content creator, start some stuff with them so I can go viral and drag the story on for as long as possible. Yeah, that's attention being taken away from the content creator, from the more entertaining person. It's like, yeah, you might have that viral clip, but do you think you'll be able to like have that same momentum every so I just think that people they need to realize that like where if this is on some stuff where she got into it with somebody and they were just doing it so they could go viral, how long is that going to last versus how long is Mona is always going to be here, when it comes down to podcasting and entertainment and content creating and all that. Whoever it was that she got into it with, I don't know who they are, I don't know if they're famous themselves, but yeah, it's like the funny thing is, it's like even prior before doing this reaction, I seen it was the clip where she was on. I think yeah, she was on her podcast, and the chair had snapped. So yeah, it's like it's one of those things where it's like people are going to see you in a successful moment of your career, and they're gonna want that. They're gonna want some of that and stuff.
I'm
So
not a regular person, and I'm placing myself in bad situations. Almost like, let's say it was some street shit and I had some successful street shit going on, I wouldn't be around a bunch of people then either. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I start to like switch it up now. Period, point blank. I feel like, cause that girl didn't know me. I know a lot of people think that it was like a viral moment. It was just some old like you think you cute kind of thing. Like, cause she was like saying I wanted to be black and shit like that. But you're watching a visual of me like fight.
why is it that it trips me out? It's there's like because I feel like that there are people out there where it's like they'll look at a light skinned individual and be like you're not black, fam. So like what I like that's one thing about it is that when they try to tell me I guess about my DNA and about who I am and all that other stuff, and it's like you're trying to tell a story that you don't know nothing about. So why would somebody I guess listen? I guess like yeah, if it's your friends and your family and people that listen to you, okay. But it's like you come up to me talking about Mona ain't black. Now I'm like, okay, then what is she? I'm like, because I'm if she got a black parent, yeah, I'm like she might be biracial, but it's like all right, even if not, like let's say she got two black parents, I'm like, fam, they're biracial regardless of the fact she's black. So it's like that ain't this one of those things where like it ain't for a discussion or for a debate unless she has came out and said that and she's shown proof and all that, then it's like, yeah, then that's a different conversation. But as far as I see it, I'm like, that's a black woman talking right now. So
And with that
anyways.
shit through my head, like I know I should just leave. I could have leave. If I would have left way faster, it wouldn't be so much content. But it was hard to walk off because I felt like damn, you talking to me like that. Then I tried to get on my wallow. You know what I mean? Like sister, we sisters, and she was like, bitch, I kill you. So I came down a little bit from that, and it didn't work. And it's like, before I knew it, I couldn't even find my house. Like I was so confused. By the time I was pulling on that door, I thought it was the door to my townhome. I was lost, riddled with fear. I'm glad I made it. I do have a GoFundMe because I've been so jumpy lately ever since. I did learn my lesson. I'm staying out of ghettos from here to the Bronx, bodegas, and no, seriously,
Move up
really,
here with us.
it's a very hard lesson to learn. But I had to learn my lessons hard like that, Parks. Like it's so super viral. When I came in here, it was already like viral locally, like
for real?
Philly. Yeah, Ish had seen it. He really did see it first. He cracked the joke right there, and I was like, "Shut the fuck up, green eyes, before I fuck you up." And these here. He was like, my bad. So then y'all didn't know. And then it went super crazy.
But can you just answer us about the sock before we move on?
I have to wear compression socks, and sometimes I lose them.
And still go outside.
So I had one, and I was running to the store real fast because I bought my friend's son some stickers. So I was in a really good.
I can't leave. The thing is this. If I'm going somewhere and I have to, usually I try to like prep whatever I need to wear for the next day. I'm like, all right, I already know I'm gonna be wearing and stuff. So, but because I guess like with me, when it comes to fashion, I travel a little bit light and stuff. So yeah, that's why I'm like, nah, I already know what I'm gonna wear. But when it comes down to socks, I can't leave the house with just one sock. I'm like, no, that's one of those things where that is going to bother me. I know it shouldn't, and I know there's people I'm like, bro, I leave the house with just one sock all the time. You're different. I'm also different, but in the fashion where it's like, if I bought two socks, I'm wearing both socks. So
He
anyway.
loves stickers. So I was on some making my way downtown, and she was on some what set you claim, bitch. So it just didn't match. And I wanted to be like, come on, sister, we all we got.
Mona, just move, girl.
I don't live in a.
Enough of it. This is enough.
Move up with us. Move up with us. We all live in the same.
You know what?
Just move.
I could just move up here. With
Yes.
you.
Yes.
You can
I
move
could just-
anywhere.
Oh my God, I could just move with you, basically.
You can move anywhere.
Or
Or anywhere.
I don't live in the ghetto, first of all, number one. Number two, I don't think she was looking for a viral moment. Number three, I could have got out of there way faster, but I struggle with it because it's hard. You know what I mean? That's
Okay, but
hard
how
for me.
far is the ghetto from where you live? And then we're gonna move on.
I'm ghetto adjacent. Like, you know how they be, what do they call? Not refurbished, regentrify the neighborhood. So my rent dumb high, but right down the street, they rent not dumb high. That vibe.
How long, if somebody wanted to buy crack and
How far? If somebody went to buy coke,
Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking.
close to my home, how close would
That's
they get?
closer to the line of
Is it a
questioning.
walk?
Yeah,
or
that's
is it
I know what
a
you're saying.
Yeah, or a bike.
I
Actually,
ain't gonna lie. If you was looking for some horror, you probably could get in and walk. You could probably
You can walk.
get in.
Alright,
You
so
might
you
you might
should-
can trot. You might can trot down there.
Then
you live in the wrong
You
spot.
should go.
Yeah, you shouldn't be there.
You should move.
I mean, okay,
Honestly,
niggas.
you went from that.
That's crazy how it's like that's how they figure out if she lives in the hood or not. It's like, can you buy crack from your hood? Dang. That's wow. That's that's a new way of looking at it. Now I feel like that that has to be a concerning question when hanging out with somebody, and I don't really trust the neighborhood and stuff because if I see somebody out of the ordinary and it's like, are they? Are they? They're like, oh yeah. No, that's the local crackhead. I'm like, okay, that's one of those things. So there's been some bloodshed here before. Okay, I'm like, that's all that I needed to know. I'm like, yeah, from now on, you come into my neighborhood, so I ain't gotta be out here and stuff. But
Into
anyways,
the BET Awards.
New Joe Button.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's no, but no, it's like there are people out there where it's like if they know you or recognize you and they want to start some problems, then yeah, they'll. But I hold on for a second. I wanted to like see if there's a video of some sort so I can get a little bit more information. All right. Yeah, I saw the video and stuff. Yeah, I just think that, there are some people out there that that whoever that woman was, she just got some anger issues. I think that's the issue. And yeah, I don't know. I just think that yeah, cuz it showed like a part, like not like the whole altercation. It just only showed like I think like where it started to get loud, and then that's when the cameras got out because there was like in case of a fight does happen. But yeah, it seemed like that she didn't want to have Mona didn't want to have no problems, but the woman was just yelling and going off and getting mad. And it's like, dang lady, it's like if you're having a bad day, maybe you shouldn't go outside. But yeah, you just got some people out there where it's like, yeah, they got anger issues and then they want to bring their anger out on other people. So, yeah, it might not been on no stuff where she wasn't trying to go viral, but I just think that, maybe she did know her or something or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't really strike me as those that come like that. I guess like that they stay in tune with what's going on social media. So yeah, she might not know Mona, but then again, we don't know what a person's intentions are. A person just be acting weird for no reason. So yeah, that's why I just think that whoever that woman is, it's like, yeah, if you're having a bad day, stay home. It's like ain't nobody trying to deal with all of that. It's like you yelling, going off on people, and they ain't did nothing to you. So, but anyways, yeah, and Mona seemed like she was mad calm. Like she didn't want to, it's like, yeah, she was probably even thinking along those lines, like, I've gained too much to lose it all over something silly. So yeah, it's like, she did the right thing. It's like I think she said what she needs to say, went on about her business. That's the best thing that you can do. So I mean, if it would have led into a fight, I think that she can handle herself and stuff. So yeah, I think that it's one of those things like where a person, you having a bad day, but it's like you don't know what a person is going through. So your bad day, that ain't nothing compared to, I guess, like a person like I ain't gonna say that she done had a troubling life, but I just guess like for advice, if you are having a bad day, you don't know what another person is going through. So it's like, oh, I want to have a bad day and take my anger out on everybody else and things. Next thing you know, you out here getting stumped out in front of a bodega and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm like, people they gotta chill on that. You having a bad day, it's like take your anger out on those that caused it, not just some random people. But anyways, yeah, with that being said though, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Joe Button TV for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.